Hello YouTube, Size17 here, but you can just call me Travis, and welcome back for another collection update, the first one of 2018. This, generally considering this was due yesterday, but I was lazy and it was New Year's Eve, so I thought, what the fuck, let's save it for New Year's Day and let's do it today. So yeah, wanted to kind of jump into a trend I've seen recently. This will probably be the only time I'll do this, but I thought it'd be fun to do anyway. Tonight we're drinking Alaskan Winter brewed with spruce tips, as I always like to state. This is probably my favorite seasonal beer to drink. I'm generally an Alaskan fan anyway, although they do have a lot of IPAs, but really like the seasonal. Anyway, let's get in for a collection update. Happy New Year's, if I didn't already say that. Yeah, super pumped. Check out my lists if you haven't already done that. I've been checking out a lot of other people's lists. And like I thought already, 2017 was amazing, and watching other people's lists has made me realize that it was even better than I had already thought before. I've already watched like tons of people who have already never seen videos from before, and I probably subbed like 5 to 10 people over the last few days. So shout out to everyone on YouTube who's doing lists. Keep on watching them. I will continue to do that myself. Alright, enough rambling. Let's get into the collection update. In the background, this was my number 3 from last year, the 2016 release. I'm not sure if I ever played this in the background or not, but if I did already, I mean, that's cool because it rocks. Magic Dance, Vanishing. Alright, that's why this album rocks. Just like fucking 80s to the max, and just like, yeah. New album out this year, hopefully. I misnomered in the last video and said 2017. I meant 2018. Sounds like he has a full band. Sounds like he's pretty much recorded a lot of it. Super jacked to hear another album because this one fucking rules, and this one, or the new one's gonna be just as awesome. Alright, okay, so we'll kind of hit some categories in the collection update here. First one, these are the CDs that I received from Mr. Santa Claus, and thank you, Santa Claus, for doing my last collection update video for me. I really appreciate that. Not going to get into the whole busyness on New Year's Eve thing. Let's just move beyond that. First up, again, thank you, Santa Claus. Evil Invaders, Pulses of Pleasure. This is their first full-length album. They had a new one come out this year called Feed Me Violence, which was wicked awesome. And yeah, this one is no different. This came out in 2015. Napalm Records. Yeah, just speed metal, thrash metal, whatever you want to call it. Just blazing riffs, just like high-pitched squealed vocals just going off. Solos just like ripping faces off. Awesome stuff. Evil Invaders, probably a reference to the Razor album of the same name. That's just a guess. Personally, I haven't listened to a whole lot of Razor. Not because I don't like it, just because there's just so much music that I haven't got around to yet. But yep, this one is awesome. If you liked their album from this year, like I said, Evil Invaders, you will definitely like this one a lot. It's super good. Yep. Evil Invaders, Pulses of Pleasure. Alright, also from Mr. Santa Claus, Electric Wizard, Witchcult Today. If you're somehow not familiar with this band, they play doom metal, sort of akin to the black metal style. This is their album from 2007, maybe 8, I think 7. This is actually the first Electric Wizard album that I've ever received, which is kind of crazy because I do like the band. I actually have most of the material downloaded. But this is the first one that I've received, and this is probably my favorite. Satanic Rites to Dracula, that's probably my favorite song by the band. I largely love this band a lot. I don't know, love is probably a strong word, but I largely like this band a lot. And just for whatever reason, I've never picked up any of their material. This will probably jumpstart me. Released out through Metal Blade and Rise Above Music, maybe Productions, I'm not sure. But yeah, super good. Everyone probably knows Electric Wizard, so I'm not really telling you much that you don't know. But yeah, super good, super like it. Like I said, hopefully this will jumpstart me picking up their material. Alright, next up, interestingly enough, also through Metal Blade and Rise Above Music or Productions. Again, not sure which one it is. This one I received from my sister-in-law, Tony, so thank you, Tony, for this one. This is Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats and their album Bloodlust. This is a band who I would sort of akin to the sort of Black Sabbath sound, but maybe with sort of the black, not the black metal, but the doom metal or the heavy metal, just in general, stripped out and replaced with sort of just 60s rock, psychedelia. Super cool stuff. This is like, I think, their third album. I've largely listened to most of their material, mostly their most recent one, the Night Creeper, I think it's called. That came out 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure exactly when. Again, another band which I somehow have never bought any of their albums, but hopefully this will jumpstart my purchasing of them because super cool stuff. You know, if you want to listen to some metal and it's just maybe just a little on the lighter edge, and yeah, something cool like this, maybe up your alley. Yeah, so yeah, Bloodlust, Uncle Acid, and the Deadbeats. Alright, next up, these next few are releases that I purchased because I got some Amazon gift certificates, or just one, but picked up some albums, and yep, this is what I got. So I think my mother-in-law, Barb, for these. Along with this, I pre-ordered the new Hooded Menace, because that album is going to absolutely fucking destroy, like, 2018. I'm just going to say it right now without having even listened to it. Top 15 album of 2018, the new Hooded Menace. I'm not sure if that's going to be true or not, but let's find out. Alright, first up, yeah, wow. Material Control by Glassjaw. If you're not familiar with Glassjaw, they are a post-hardcore band out of New York. It's been a while since they've released an album. They have two full-length albums out. Everything you ever wanted to know about silence and worship and tribute. And I wish I would have looked it up now, but I want to say it's been, I don't know, 12 years since they released a new album. And yeah, I didn't even know they were releasing one. And my dude Ross Hodo, I saw on Instagram that he picked this up, but I was like, damn, I didn't even know that Glassjaw were releasing a new album. And then he was like, yeah, it's awesome. And then like it made his like top albums list of 2017. And I sort of just kept on avoiding it, kept on putting it off. Sort of was concerned that it wasn't going to live up to the amazingness that was their first two full-length albums. And And yeah, I'm not sure why I put it off, because fuck, this album rules. I should have listened to my guy Ross Hodo and picked this up earlier, because just like right out the gates, New White Extremity, just like smashing all over the place. Number 2, Shira, uppercut, just like crazy. This album rules. To be honest, it's kind of crazy to think that it's been so long since they last released an album, and to think that they just kind of picked up where they left off. I might even go as far to say that I like this more than Worship and Tribute already. Yeah, this album just like is just. Yes, if you listen to those other Glassjaw albums and you like them, and like me, you were worried that this wasn't going to live up to those albums, stop worrying. Pick it up right now and just like, just go crazy. This album's awesome. Not disappointed at all. I'm not sure if it would have made the top 30 had I given it more time. It might have, but not sure. Regardless, awesome album. Like it says in the album right here, thank you. I don't know, it doesn't even matter. This is what the inside looks like. Killer album, Glassjaw, fuck yeah. It's crazy because I really only listened to this for like 2 or 3. I got this on Saturday, so like 2 days, and I've got lots of time more to listen to this, and I'm pumped up about that. Glassjaw, Material Control, fuck yeah. Alright. And then with the rating parts of the gift card, I picked up 2 albums from the same artist, and that is fucking Primitive Man. If you're not familiar with this band, this is a doom sludge band out of Denver, Colorado. They're new to me as of 2017. They're also some of the members, I haven't done a lot of research into this, but some of the members are also in the band. Vermin Womb, who I also love, and is also a new band to me as of 2017, thanks to Mr. Wyatt XM in his top 50 albums of 2016 video, which is like a game changer. I don't know if I'll ever do a video about how much that video is a game changer for my life, but if I never do, it was. Thanks, Wyatt. So anyway, Primitive Band. I'm not really sure where I first heard these guys. It was either Mike Seatown or Mr. Ross Hodo. I'm not really sure which one was first, but regardless, both of them were like, I don't know, I can't remember what they specifically said, but they were both like, fuck yeah, this is awesome. And yeah, never really listened to them too much. I kind of sampled them with this album, Scorn, which came out, 2014, I think, maybe. And yeah, I was like, yeah, that's a good band to know of. And then I kind of heard that they were going to release a new album, this one, Caustic, out in October. It was on the list of albums to pick up and check out that was as of new releases, and just for whatever reason I didn't pick this one up. But I knew that it was released and was interested to hear what other people thought. I pulled out through Relapse Records. So, yep, there's that. So let's just talk about them a little bit. The first one, Scorn, just like, you guys you're more familiar with Primitive Man than me. But, yeah, just like super Primitive Man, just like dirgy, punching in the face, just like slow, methodical, destructive, just like dirty as fuck, just like crazy. Yeah, Primitive Man. This album fucking rocks. Scorn. What a great first full length. No complaints about it at all. They're super awesome. And then, fuck, Caustic. It was like, man, you know what? It's like they went in the studio or whenever they were writing this material, and they were like, you know what? Scorn, that album was weak. That album was fucking clean. That album wasn't fucking destructive enough. And they were like, alright. This album's gonna be fucking strong. It's gonna be grimy and dirty and slimy and just like full of fucking mud and swamp guts. Just dirty. And then it's gonna be fucking pummeling. We're gonna take like a house that's made out of like tissue paper, and it's time to fucking put a wrecking ball to that shit. And we're just gonna have it be like, nope, you know what? We need the most fucking massive wrecking ball we have. This one needs to weigh like 40 billion tons. Just like that fucking house made of tissue paper. Caustic. You know, that album title is fucking perfect. Caustic, just like simple, one word, caustic. And yeah, you know, it lives up. Again, not sure if this album would have been a top 30, but regardless, just destructive. Primitive Man, Caustic. Alright, and then the final two, these ones were not gifts of any sort. Super excited to talk about both of these. First one up, this is a thrash speed metal band out of Spain. This is Iron Curtain with their debut album, Road to Hell. This is a band I've been familiar with for a while. To be honest, this particular release has been hard to come by, and I've sort of been waiting to get this one to kind of jumpstart my listening to the band. Finally popped up on Discogs, paid a little bit for it, not super a lot, but you know, I paid a little bit for it, and super pleased with it. Just like blazing speed metal, awesome riffs, the vocals are solid, the leads and the solos are above average, just like ripping, just awesome stuff. Interestingly enough, one of the guitarists of this band went on to start another band called Hitten, which I haven't really spent any time with, zero time with at all. And so hopefully I get two awesome bands out of this one. This came out in 2012 on, what is it, Dying Victim. My apologies, it looks like I have too many holiday photos on my phone. So we got this video in two parts, no big deal. It's been a lot of minutes, so I'm not sure what I was saying. But yeah, Iron Curtain, Road to Hell, awesome speed metal. Definitely check it out if you haven't before. I will be picking up their other albums probably here shortly, as they're one of my new favorite bands to listen to, along with Hitten, which I probably will be checking out. But regardless, this album, Road to Hell, Iron Curtain, awesome speed metal out of Spain. Yeah. Alright, last one up. This one was no mistake. I actually went through Storm Spell Records on Discogs and was looking for something interesting to find, and this one popped out to me mostly because of the awesome album cover. But once I listened to it, I was like, yeah, this is pretty rad, and so I picked it up. And that is, yeah, this is like an early Storm Spell release, number 26 in their catalog, in 2008. I think it's a 2007 release, actually, though. Alright, no, 2008, because I think actually the Storm Spell release came out in 2009. But anyway, regardless, Natural Spirit, Citta, Rosa is the name of the album. This is some cool folk metal. This band is out of Ukraine. I believe their lyrics and stuff are in Russian. However, regardless, super cool stuff. I typically like my folk metal to have a black metal base to it. These guys are more of in the like Elvedi, or however you say that band, sort of in that vein where they have a melodic death metal bass genre to them. Pretty cool stuff. Female vocals is the main thing going on. I would say probably 85 to 90% of the vocals are female vocals, sort of akin to probably how Arcona, another Russian folk metal band, sounds. Again, more so in the clean vocals as opposed to the harsh vocals. There are harsh vocals too, done by someone else. The main songwriter, whose name I don't necessarily know off the top of my head at this moment. His name is Oleg Kirienko. So yeah, regardless, pretty cool stuff. I like it. Very kind of melodic, as you would expect, probably with folk metal. But I mean, come on, this album cover's awesome. Nothing super amazing. Don't love it, but enjoy it. Happy to I picked it up. Just enjoy this magic dance in the background. Sort of booklet that has both the Russian characters, which is awesome because, you know, as an English speaker, I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that shit. I love it. Can't even sound it out. But, you know, has Russian and English in it, so that's kind of cool for those people who enjoy delving into the lyrics. But yeah, again, nothing super awesome with this release, but pretty cool nonetheless. Natural Spirit, Citta, Rosa. I think they have 3 full lengths total, this one being in the middle. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. So yeah, again, Happy New Year. I hope that the music scene of 2018 is maybe even half as good as 2017. I know we're going to start off with a bang because, like I said, the Hooded Menace, which comes out, I think, January 26th, is going to be slamming, no doubt. We got this new Shining coming out, what, I think like the 5th, maybe? So, like, this Friday. Yeah, this year's going to be awesome. Cool stuff. Parents got me a cassette rack for Christmas. So that's gonna go like there, or like there. Not really sure where yet, but somewhere cool. Also, they just like getting rid of stuff in their house. This awesome old like briefcase thing they have that's like full of cassette tapes. Which I'll probably do a video for, maybe, just to give like a, what do you want, a teaser for it. And this is mostly for my dude Life Eternal. Oh, here we go. Willie Nelson's Greatest Hits. And Garth Brooks, No Fences. Yeah, so that's going to be mostly a video up his alley. Maybe not for my general audience, but maybe I'll do that video. That'll be fun. But again, shout out to everyone who's watching this. Happy New Year. Hope your 2018 is awesome. If you have not entered my contest, check out my top 30 of 2017 10 through 1 video and enter the contest. Get some free shit. Otherwise, yeah, same as always. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you're familiar with any of the releases that I've talked about in this video, please let me know what you think of them. And yeah, as always, just general comments are welcome. And yeah, have a good day.